The planets of our own solar system are already extraordinary. For centuries, we thought these worlds represented what planets were supposed to look like. Then we began discovering planets around other stars, and suddenly, everything changed. Astronomers have now confirmed thousands of exoplanets, with countless more waiting to be verified. Some are hotter than stars. Others race around their suns in just a few hours. Some may have oceans hundreds of kilometers deep, while others orbit dead or dying stars in environments that seem almost impossible. Today, we're exploring 10 more of the strangest planets ever discovered, and every one of them is completely real. If Earth is a comfortable home, then Kelt 9b is a living furnace. This gas giant orbits so close to its parent star that one complete orbit takes just over 36 Earth hours. Its daytime temperature reaches around 4,300 degrees Celsius, making it hotter than the surface of many stars, including most red dwarfs. At these incredible temperatures, molecules cannot survive. Water vapor, methane and ammonia, all common gases on gas giants, are ripped apart into their individual atoms. Even metals behave differently. Iron and titanium don't simply exist as solids. Instead, they can become vaporized within the atmosphere itself. Because the planet is tidally locked, one side permanently faces the star while the opposite side remains in perpetual darkness. Powerful winds transport this superheated gas toward the cooler night side, where some of these vaporized metals may condense before being swept back into the blistering daylight. Kelt 9b isn't just another hot Jupiter. It exists at the very edge of what scientists believe a planet can physically survive. Earth's atmosphere protects every living thing on our planet. It regulates temperature, blocks harmful radiation, and allows liquid water to exist. Now imagine a rocky world where that protective blanket is almost completely missing. That's LHS 3844b. Located about 49 light years away, this planet is slightly larger than Earth, but orbits extremely close to a small red dwarf star. Using infrared observations, astronomers found something surprising. Heat doesn't circulate around the planet the way it would if an atmosphere were present. Instead, a scorching day side remains intensely hot while the night side becomes dramatically colder. The simplest explanation is that almost no atmosphere remains. It may have been stripped away over billions of years by intense stellar radiation. Without air to distribute heat, the surface experiences some of the most extreme temperature differences known on any rocky planet. LHS 3844b offers scientists an important glimpse into what can happen when a planet loses one of the most vital features. One of the biggest questions in astronomy is whether water-rich planets exist beyond our solar system. GJ1214b may provide one of the best clues. This planet is around 2.5 times Earth's diameter, but far less dense than a rocky world should be. Scientists think it belongs to a class of planets known as mini-Neptunes. Exactly what lies beneath its thick atmosphere remains uncertain. One possibility is a vast global ocean unlike anything found in our solar system. If such an ocean exists, it wouldn't resemble Earth's seas. As depth increases, pressure would rise to millions of times greater than Earth's atmosphere. Water can transition into exotic forms of high-pressure ice despite the intense heat. Above that ocean, a thick atmosphere rich in hydrogen or water vapor may stretch thousands of kilometers into space. Adding to the mystery, dense layers of haze have made it extremely difficult for astronomers to determine exactly what the atmosphere contains. Every new observation brings more questions than answers. Sometimes the strangest planets aren't strange because of what we know, they're strange because we still don't know what's hiding beneath the clouds. Most planets follow nearly circular paths around their stars. Earth certainly does. Its distance from the Sun changes only slightly throughout the year. HD 80606b couldn't be more different. Its orbit is one of the most elongated ever discovered. For much of its year, the planet remains relatively far from its star. Then, during a brief but dramatic close approach, everything changes. The planet dives inward at tremendous speed, receiving hundreds of times more stellar energy than before. Within just a few hours, atmospheric temperatures can rise by several hundred degrees. The entire atmosphere responds violently. Powerful shock waves race across the planet. Ferocious winds develop as heat rapidly redistributes itself. Then, almost as quickly, the planet retreats back into the cold outer reaches of its orbit. Imagine experiencing nearly an entire season's worth of heating in a single day. HD 80606b reminds us that not every planetary year is a gentle, predictable cycle. Some are violent cosmic roller coasters. Among all known exoplanets, few have captured the public imagination quite like WASP 76b. It has become famous as the planet where iron rains from the sky. The reality is slightly more complex, but no less extraordinary. The planet's day side reaches temperatures exceeding 2000 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough for iron to exist as vapor within the atmosphere. Because the planet is tidally locked, fierce winds transport that vapor toward the cooler night side. As temperatures fall, some of the iron is thought to condense into droplets, much like water vapor forms rain clouds on Earth. Scientists have detected evidence consistent with this process, although many details are still being investigated. Whether it falls as true rain or another form of atmospheric condensation, the result is astonishing. A weather system unlike anything our solar system has ever produced. One where clouds may contain vaporized metal instead of water, and where the forecast is literally made of iron. For most exoplanets, astronomers never actually see the planet itself. Instead, they detect tiny dips in a star's brightness or slight wobbles caused by the planet's gravity. But HIP 65426b is different. It is one of the few exoplanets that has been directly imaged. Rather than appearing as a silhouette crossing its star, astronomers have photographed the planet's own faint glow using powerful telescopes, including the James Webb Space Telescope. HIP 65426b is a young gas giant, estimated to be only around 15 to 20 million years old, a newborn compared to our 4.5 billion year old solar system. Because it formed relatively recently, the planet is still radiating heat left over from its formation. That makes it bright enough in infrared light for telescopes to detect. It orbits its star at an enormous distance, more than twice as far as Neptune orbits our Sun. This challenges traditional models of planetary formation, which struggle to explain how such a massive planet formed so far from its star. Every direct image gives astronomers more than just a picture. It provides an opportunity to study alien atmospheres in remarkable detail, bringing distant worlds into clearer focus than ever before. Stars don't remain the same forever. As they age, they swell into enormous red giants before shedding their outer layers and leaving behind a dense stellar core. Yet somehow Kepler 70b survived this violent transformation. The planet circles an extremely hot sub-dwarf star at an astonishingly close distance. One orbit takes just under 6 Earth hours. At one point in the star's evolution, it would have expanded far beyond the planet's current orbit. So how is the planet still there? Astronomers aren't entirely sure. One possibility is that the planet once orbited further away before spiraling inward after the star lost much of its outer atmosphere. Another is even more remarkable. The planet may actually be the stripped down core of a much larger gas giant whose outer layers were completely destroyed. If that's true, Kepler 70b is essentially the exposed skeleton of a once enormous world. It stands as one of astronomy's greatest planetary mysteries. Most planets stay relatively close to their stars. Even Neptune, the outermost major planet in our solar system, orbits just 30 astronomical units from the Sun. But HD 106906b is almost unbelievably distant. It orbits roughly 730 astronomical units from its parent stars. That's more than 20 times further away than Neptune is from our Sun. A single year on this planet lasts approximately 15,000 Earth years. At such extraordinary distances, the parent stars would appear far brighter than ordinary stars in the night sky, but nowhere near as dominant as our Sun appears from Earth. Scientists are still debating how this planet ended up so far away. Did it form close to the stars before being flung outward through gravitational interactions, or did it somehow form at this incredible distance? Neither explanation is completely satisfying. Whatever its history, HD 106906b reminds us that planetary systems can be vastly larger and stranger than our own. Not every strange planet is defined by extreme heat. Some are remarkable because of the opposite. Ogle 2005 BLG 390 LB is believed to be one of the coldest known exoplanets. This frozen world orbits a small faint red dwarf star hundreds of light years away. Surface temperatures are estimated to be around -220 degrees Celsius. At those temperatures, water would exist only as solid ice. The landscape would likely be permanently frozen beneath an endless black sky. Unlike the dramatic lava worlds and scorching gas giants we've already explored, this planet is quiet, dark, and unimaginably cold. Yet discoveries like this reveal an important truth. Earth-like conditions are not the cosmic default. Many planets spend their entire existence trapped in a deep freeze, never receiving enough warmth to melt even the smallest amount of surface ice. Today, discovering rocky planets is almost routine, but that wasn't always the case. When Kepler 10b was confirmed in 2011, it became one of the first definitively rocky exoplanets ever discovered. Although only around 40% larger than Earth, it orbits astonishingly close to its star. A year lasts less than a single Earth day. Its surface temperatures exceed 1,500 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt many rocks. Scientists believe the planet's day side may once have supported vast oceans of molten lava. Unlike the gas giants that dominate many exoplanet catalogues, Kepler 10b demonstrated that rocky worlds are common throughout our galaxy. It marked the beginning of a new era in planetary science, an era that would eventually lead to the discovery of countless Earth-sized worlds, and perhaps one day another planet capable of supporting life. Just 30 years ago, we didn't know whether a single planet existed beyond our solar system. Today, we've discovered worlds hotter than stars, planets with years lasting only hours, frozen planets locked in eternal darkness, worlds that may contain global oceans, metal clouds, or the exposed cores of giant planets. And this is only the beginning. Our galaxy alone is thought to contain hundreds of billions of planets, with many estimates suggesting that planets may actually outnumber stars. Some will resemble Earth, many won't. The more we explore, the more we realize that nature is far more creative than our own imaginations. Every new telescope, every new mission, and every new discovery expands the boundaries of what we thought was possible. Somewhere in the darkness, there are stranger worlds than any we've seen today. Worlds that future generations may one day study in extraordinary detail, perhaps even visit. Until then, every new discovery reminds us of one incredible fact: the universe is under no obligation to be ordinary, and that's exactly what makes exploring it so fascinating. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed exploring more of the strangest planets in the universe. Let me know if you know of any other strange planets I didn't mention down in the comments. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you have anything you would like to explore with me in a future video, I will do my best to make that happen. Stay tuned for the next video where we talk about whether humanity could survive beyond Earth. And as always, stay curious.